What's up guys, Dr. Jen here, just popping on to make a quick little tutorial. A lot of my clients struggle with the setup for a barbell hip thrust. So when you are new to lifting, this is really common. That setup, the setup in general is just kind of intimidating. Just so you know, there's not a single person who doesn't struggle with setups. It's just kind of the law of lifting. It's not graceful. So I'm going to show you a couple of steps and ways to execute a setup for a hip thrust if all you have is a bench that might be a little too high for you. So ideally, when you're sitting and preparing for a hip thrust, you would have the barbell here and your shoulders would already be up against something, so the bottoms of your shoulder blades would be hitting the front of the bench. As you can see for me, because I'm short and don't really have a torso, this is hitting more towards the tops of my shoulders, which is definitely too high, but it's still doable. So if this is you and you have no other option, like most people, this is what you're gonna wanna watch to see how to set it up maybe a little bit more effectively and efficiently first. So all you're gonna do is sit in the correct position that's comfortable for you. Get the barbell up on your hips where it's gonna be. Make sure it's even on both sides. Lift those legs up. Now, I do not have the back of this bench secured. You will want this up against the wall or a squat rack. For the purposes of this video, it's not, because I'm not going super heavy. But when you're going heavy and you're getting the setup correct, make sure something is behind you so it doesn't topple over, because that does happen. Now, from here, you're going to get your feet in a good position, lock yourself in, forearms up here, drive into the forearms and lift up into position. From here, you can easily access the barbell with your hands. Feet are just a little out of shoulder width, or play around with a technique or stance feels best for you. Make sure the bottoms of your shoulder blades are up against the bench, and then from here, you can execute your hip thrust like normal. And when you are finished, you want to return the exact same way. Put your forearms on here, balance the barbell on your pelvis, and lower back down. So that is a setup for a barbell hip thrust against a bench that may be just a little bit too high for you.